Hey guys, Jarrell here, back with more reactions to Travellers. We're approaching the season end. This is episode 11. Now then, the last episode they spent the whole time trying to clear up all the mess from the plane crash, whilst at the same time trying to save McLaren's life. Philip managed to kind of screw things up trying to go and retrieve his car from the airport, got caught by the security, got caught by the cameras, and had McLaren's boss looking into it. But when he come knocking at the door, when he figured out where he'd been all this time, they come up with a perfect plan, a nice garage front, and somehow he made it through the surgery long enough, and as soon as he turned up, he walked through the door and used Philip as his confidential informant as an explanation as to what's been going on and why the car was jacked and that he's a hacker willing to help the FBI and all that business. Also, he has been experiencing, while he was in the induced coma, while they were trying to save his life and grow a new heart, which was insane, he actually got some remnants of the original host, McLaren, of some of his memories of his wife, and that kept him going. It was a bit of a surreal episode, so I'm hoping maybe we might move on a little bit here now and we get all the team back in action and we can get on with another case. We'll just have to find out and see what happens, but it has started to make his wife and his boss question things even more, even though they did remove her short-term memory. I don't know what that's going to hold. Let's go find out. This is episode 11.
Oh, hi, it's Grace Day calling to confirm my appointment for 11:45. Great, I'll see you then.
He's outside his teacher's house. What the hell is he doing? Whose recorded time of death is this?
You're gonna be fine. No, Mars. No, come on.
No.
Mars.
You got 5 seconds, dude.
David, yeah, of course I remember you.
Oh no.
What?
Marcy.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Oh my god.
No!
Stay calm.
What are
Stay,
you
I can
doing?
explain.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm trying to help you. Please, just relax.
Stop!
Please, stop yelling. Stop. Off the grid, away from all technology. This was the only way I could be sure.
Sure of what? What are you gonna do to me?
In the historical record, Grace Day dies at 11:27 a.m. on the corner of Westlake and Harmon Avenue.
It's by my dentist. How would...
I scouted the location. It was impossible to determine what would kill you. And if I had intervened, well, the traffic cams would have allowed the director to take you. No, I'm breaking protocol by doing this.
I told him 1,000 times not to take me to the hospital.
That's okay. It's fine. This is exactly where you should be. Have they told you what's wrong? I mean, do you want to check your charts?
I know what's wrong. There's too much pre-existing damage. My host brain was congenitally underdeveloped.
Yeah.
I came up with a treatment that I thought was working.
Oh, I've been off the grid for a day or so. I'm sorry.
Are you in any danger? It's okay, you can tell me.
Hoping you might have reasons beyond your control for why you abandoned your...
Your son at his father's.
Abandoned. He's the father.
Your actions indicate
that you trust him as a caregiver.
Yeah.
So I have acted accordingly and filed a recommendation
for his father to take custody until the hearing is settled.
Jacqueline.
See, a while ago, we deflected an asteroid that would have caused a huge disaster 18 months from now.
Well, that's very big.
That's what we thought. We expected that it was going to impact the future so much so that we might even cease to exist, but nothing's changed. But for some pretty complicated reasons having to do with ripples in space-time, we can only go as far back as the arrival point of the most recent traveler. There's
Which
no
is?
do-overs. I know you don't believe me.
Nope.
That's okay. Neither would I.
We've only got 2 potential hosts for today. The first one gets hit by a truck here in about an hour, and the second one dies street side just before that. What is our mission exactly?
To greet Traveler 0014.
0014, that's a low number.
Yeah.
Heading
Why is the director sending back someone so important?
I'm hoping it's to help Marcy.
2, 1.
This is the list of potential host candidates.
Not all of them, obviously.
No one died.
And all these people are gonna die.
Yeah. Why? What's wrong?
I know this person.
That's what I remember.
That should do it. We passed your time of death. I'm gonna take you back now. You can claim a sick day and stay home.
That doesn't answer my question.
I'm afraid this is part of the deal for saving your life.
Why don't I just walk back out with you? You know, you don't want to tear those stitches, and it couldn't have been easy carrying me all the way out here.
Be careful.
I guess that's one less candidate.
No, I mean nothing happened. The crane dropped its load on the sidewalk. No one died. No traveler arrived. I think Trevor might have intervened.
What makes you think that?
Because it's his
That's
teacher.
when I wrote all those tells on the front door of ops. He said he knew one of them.
No, Trevor wouldn't
Not looking
break
where he's
through.
going.
Shit.
Not him.
Okay. We'll look for Trevor. I'll work on a backup plan for Marcy.
Get me out of here. They want to run more tests, and if my MRI comes back with the same results, they'll be doing experiments on me till I die.
Yeah.
Philip, hack their database and get my file, okay?
You got it.
Just have a look at her.
Come
That's all I
on.
ask. If the doctors continue to test Marcy, her cover will be blown.
I don't care about her cover.
This is important work, David.
She told me she was dying.
She does.
And I have no intention of letting that happen. I have a plan, but the only way I can pull it off is with your help. I need you to be in her room at exactly 1:07 sharp. Can you manage that?
Yeah, of course, then what?
Stand by.
Here we are.
Whoa, Grace, are you okay? Grace?
Knew it.
Whoa!
You left the keys. Damn it.
Grace!
0115, are you out of your mind? You do not get to change history on your own.
But I saved her. How could you
She
possibly?
made a phone call. GPS, voice recognition.
Knock, knock, Marcy. It's time for you to head into your MRI.
I am so sorry.
Ah.
Don't get mad at me because you got caught trying to play God.
Candidates shouldn't be taken after the tell is passed.
It happened. It's forever. So get over it.
What the hell did you do with the CSF?
She made a serum to help stabilize the neurotransmitter levels.
Smart. Kept you alive for this long. But you know it could only buy you so much time. Okay, I can give you a neurotransmitter stimulant I developed for a mission that should help you short term, but
Thank you for the second opinion.
I wish it was a better one.
How long does she have?
Not long. The shot I gave her should help her feel more or less normal for a little while, but her neurons are still going like fireworks.
Check in with your team.
Why?
This why she's here.
Because I'm also on a mission to locate 0014, and by now they should have his coordinates. They were sent to Messenger this morning, so check in and use this so I can hear both of you.
Is she 0014?
Oh, for God's sake, they haven't located him yet? He didn't arrive after the messenger. Check the tells from before.
Why would the director order us to greet someone who had already arrived?
Who am I talking to now?
Call me Grace. We share the same mission, Agent McLaren, and it involves Marcy.
There's one potential tell from earlier today.
What he said.
One more, open the damn door, it's safe.
My name's Ellis. Get off my property.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
What about the kid?
He's nobody. Come on, we don't have much time.
Why should I trust you?
Because without me, you'd still be writing shitty script prompts in a leaky dome like the grumpy, no imagination, old bastard you are.
You here to hide too?
Currently, your defenses are up.
With you? You're not a real people person, but her heart's in the right place. You'll see.
014 needs protection. He wrote a backdoor hack that a faction in the future is desperate to get their hands on.
What faction?
A group is trying to topple the director, and they want to use my code to do it.
You programmers.
This one's the director's favorite.
And now I'm just waiting on a Marcy update. So I'm not gonna lie to you. Feel a little pissed off.
We just told you our mission was to greet you.
Then mission accomplished.
These two are programmers. They want to try an experimental procedure on you.
How conversant are you with the theory of quantum entanglement?
What?
I know it's the basis of how we transfer consciousness.
And in order for that to happen, An alignment has to occur. That's great, Marcy, thanks. But you don't understand how I intend to fix it.
No, I don't.
Neither do I.
I'm repackaging your original upload in order to bypass the damaged areas in your host brain.
How does this process not lose information?
Oh, it does. Of course it does. I had to prioritize. A few memories, some life experiences will be lost, but the human mind is full of useless things. You won't even be able to tell the difference.
What about all my memories of the 21st?
Well, obviously none of that. By any reasonable definition, she will be Marcy, just not this one.
We'll brief you after the transition in detail. Philip will remember everything.
She won't remember the most important part of who I am now.
You're important to us, and I don't want to lose you.
I'm really just one person on one team.
That happens to be here to save the world.
What if I refuse the procedure?
Why wouldn't you go through with it? You'll die horribly.
Have the time to go home and think about it.
Home.
David will be home soon, so I'll just go make some tea while we wait.
Oh, Christ, no. It's too late.
Marcy.
They're gonna lose her. Wait, what?
Marcy, stand down.
We're your team.
This isn't where I'm supposed to be.
We know. You're safe.
What's going on?
This isn't your original tell.
Traveler 3569. Welcome to the 21st.
I thought something terrible had happened to you.
She won't know you.
You must be David. Told we're close.
Oh my God, what an episode. I can't believe I didn't see it coming. I was wondering what that code was. On the screen she said it was a calibration test. She lied. She'd already performed this reset procedure on her. Letting her go home was just pacifying her and letting her think that she had control over it when clearly she doesn't. All these people, all these travellers, as she mentioned, have taken an oath, and you have a responsibility to that first over your life in the 21st century. So it's all too late. So this was quite an involved episode because we had Trevor trying to save his school teacher who he'd gotten used to and accustomed to, and he liked her as a person. And we now know from that, it even showed the flashback when Philip had all that stuff wrote down, and he said, I know that person, we now know who that was. And he tried to get her away from technology so the director couldn't trace where she was when she was supposed to be at the place recorded of her death. But because she ran off in the car, the minute she picked that mobile phone up, the director knew instantly. Of course he would know instantly because it's only just happening here, but in the future it's just part of history. That the ripple changed because he intervened, so he knew exactly when to override her. I like Grace, the host, who's here. She's quite funny and a bit bipolar, but what she's done there is her mission. So can we really blame her for doing what she's done in the way that she's done it? She came here to reset Marcy, and she's done her job. What any of these travellers aren't seeing when they first arrive here, like her, number 27, and the farmer, number 14, is you've only just arrived here. The rest of us have had to take on the lives of our hosts when their other protocol, 5, is an operation, resume your host's life. And she had a life here with David. She was only just in bed with him the day before at the start of this episode. and now he walks through the door and she doesn't even know who he is. How the hell are they going to explain to David what's just happened? Amnesia? Some new Marvel medical procedure that she's had done, but it loses her short-term memory, so everything over the last few months that she's experienced since she became the Marcy that you know now has been lost, because they can't afford to lose the medic on their team. Carly's a hypocrite though, saying that the mission should come first because we've all made sacrifices. She hasn't made any sacrifices because she's still trying to stop her ex-boyfriend, even though he's a douche, from taking her kid, when it's completely interfering and completely incompatible with her doing her job here by having a kid. That was not part of the deal, or shouldn't have been part of the deal, and the director should have known that. Whoever this director is, I still don't know whether it's a person, a group of people, a consortium, a computer, an AI, I don't know what it is, a robot, an android, I don't know. The other piece of information we got from this was what Trevor said. They can't send another traveller back any further back than the most recent traveller that's just arrived. So one that's just arrived now, they can't send another one back from the future that goes, if one's just arrived 10 minutes ago, they can't send one that's going to be 2 hours ago and change things. So they are actually only getting one run at this. It's not like a lot of time travel sci-fi where you like, if you get it wrong you go back and do it again, if you get it wrong you go back and do it again. With this they can't, and they can only come to relatively recent history for us, because he said, obviously I hadn't thought of it really, but it makes sense, they have to have that time, elevation, longitude and latitude, and we've only had that kind of GPS information for 20-30 years, so they can't go back any further than that. Because she said, well, why don't you just go back and kill Adolf Hitler? You can't. Interesting. So we're now going to start the next episode with a reset of Marcy, David not knowing what the hell's going to go on. So David could go out of this now, because she's probably going to stay with them. Why'd she go and stay with him now? She wouldn't. Marcy's life experiences since she's been here is what's made her kind of fall in love with him and be living with him. All of that, gone. Damn. But it was a really, really good episode, and we've got two new. I wonder if these two new travellers are going to be in it more, because they seem to be important ones. They're both programmers, so they're going to be useful here. The only thing that I'm not so sure about is the number 27, Grace, mentioned 2 or 3 times, and also to the farmer guy, are we safe here? What does that mean, are we safe here? Is this trying to give us the hint that something else has gone wrong, or they're not supposed to be here, they've come here without the director's authorization, which I don't see? But she also mentioned there's some sort of faction that started in the future, which obviously wasn't there before, that's trying to overpower the director and do things differently. So maybe that's why these two big programmers, obviously important people, maybe that's why the director has sent them here to hide them in the past. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm trying to work stuff out. This is actually quite a complex series, and I'm trying to work out what's taking place and why it's taking place. But I suppose we'll just have to leave it at that for now. Right, that was episode 11, guys. I think we've got, how many more do we actually have? Let's just check. We have episode 12, the next one is the season finale, so we will be at the end of season 1 already. It's gone really quick, so I will be back for that episode in the next few days. Please leave your comments below, let me know what you think. Don't forget to turn your subscriptions and your notifications on, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will be back for that episode in a few days. Till then, thanks for watching, take care.